One of the most common conditions that medical doctors see these days is heartburn. We probably all know at least one person in the room, knows at least one person here or somewhere in your family, friends, that has heartburn. And the funny thing is, the second best-selling pharmaceutical drug treats heartburn by inhibiting, the acid production in the stomach cells. But my question is, why does America still have heartburn? So this is my 2-year-old question of, as like a 2-year-old, why? And I stand by my little question, why? So I want to start with the question, why? Why too much, or is it really not enough? So I'm going to quickly show you the physiology, just so you know where we are. Here is the mouth. You eat food, it goes into your mouth, you chew it. It's neutral, it's around 7.2 pH. It goes down your throat, still 7.2 pH. And then into your stomach. That's about 2, sorry. It gets broken down. Hopefully you chewed enough. It gets broken down, and it hits the acid, and gets broken down more. The duodenum is right there. Now the pH has gone back up. And then your small intestines, and then your large intestines, and then, as we all know, the trapdoor. But from this point on, it's all 7.2, 7.4 pH, which is a high pH, a basic acidity. This one's the only spot that's low. There's a physiology, or a funny drawing, of your stomach. So we need digestive enzymes to break down our food and bring it to a good pH into our stomach. Our stomach secretes the hydrochloric acid. That breaks down our proteins, helps cleave for vitamin B12, also kills bacteria, and decreases our chances of being sick. From there, the food that is all full of acid will signal to the gallbladder, hey, send out some bicarb and increase the pH so it's not acidic. And I forgot to mention that there's a little sphincter right here that closes off when we're relaxed and we're digesting our food. So what does too much acidity look like? It looks like, well, you can't really see it, but the protein breaks down really fast and you might have some diarrhea. What does too little acidity look like? Well, that is more of a sluggish breakdown. Someone might have some food sloshing around longer than necessary. And then you go to bed and you lie down and it might slosh back up. Due to your stress from work, opening that up and allowing some of that acidity to come and touch an area that doesn't normally have acidic content. Back to my question. Person experiencing too much acid, or are they experiencing too little? Well, a person that would have too much acid is a type A person that's running around really fast, high stress job, and maybe they don't breathe deep, like I'm not. A person that has too little acid is someone that's aging, someone that's diet is off, someone that possibly has a bacterial infection of H. pylori, which seems to create a little pH film around it to protect itself because it likes a low or a high acidity, or high pH, low acidity environment. How can we get this answer? How can we answer this question? Is it too little? Is it too much? And the question can be answered through testing. You can either swallow a string, let it go down, hits about here, you lie down this way, you lie down that way, then you pull it out real fast, and then you measure it. It's pretty crude. Then there's another way. You swallow a transmitter, and it goes down, beeping on a monitor, sending a signal, telling you what your acidity is. You do some testing with a drink of bicarb. Or you can titrate with acid, which you already have in your stomach. But getting back to the question is why? Which one is it? We need to ask that question. Should we automatically assume that it's too much? The heartburn symptoms can be kind of deceiving. We need to go to our doctors and keep asking the questions why, and keep going back into your 2-year-old state and say, why? And then, as a naturopathic physician, we tend to do that detective work for you. Thank you, Toastmasters.